What up, y'all? Chargers Truth. They're coming to you June 18th, 2024. Haven't made a video in a little bit over 2 weeks. Again, just because it's off season, not much going on right now. But today I'm here to talk to you about, in my opinion, the 5 biggest storylines for the Chargers going into this 2024 season. 5 biggest questions for the team. Here I'm drinking a Bang Energy just because, we're getting excited. We're going to get some energy, getting riled up. We're getting antsy. Can't really wait for this season to start. So, cheers. It's pretty good. I don't even like energy drinks, but, for the Chargers, I'll drink it. Okay, so my first question slash storyline, or whatever you want to call it, going into this 2024 season is very obvious. Can Jim Harbaugh turn around the Chargers and save us from, this being the laughing stock of the NFL? Can he save us? We've been like bottom feeders of the NFL for so long, just being the butt of jokes of the whole NFL pretty much. Can Jim Harbaugh, someone who has just won the national championship in college football, taken the 49ers to the Super Bowl, succeeded everywhere he's gone, can he save us? Can he really do it? Of course, the mainstreamers are going to tell you that yes, he can, and we believe that he can. Of course, we believe he can, but being a real Chargers fan, I've seen, all this hope and all this stuff, but it's never really materialized. I've been hurt so many times. I have trauma. I just can't get past that. I don't want to be hurt again. It's like being cheated on by your significant other over and over and over and over and over again, and you finally meet this seemingly amazing person, and you still can't. It's hard to trust this person. I can't just fall back in love so easily. Jim Harbaugh, we're going to give you every opportunity to do this. We're going to give you everything, and we're going to put our entire hearts in this thing for you. Can you do this for us? Can you be our soulmate? Can you really be that special one for us? Jim Harbaugh has come in here. Of course, he's taking over after a terrible 11-year reign of Tom Telesco garbage, spineless Tom Telesco. He has done so much change. He changed our general manager, obviously, Joe Ortiz now, our offensive coordinator, Greg Roman, defensive coordinator, Greg Minter, pretty much drained the swamp, changed all of these very important dudes. He's the new head coach. All new dudes coming in, and then the roster, all these signings, dude. Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, center Bradley Bozeman, Poona Ford at D tackle, Denzel Perryman at inside linebacker, Hayden Hurst at tight end, Will Dissly tight end, cornerback Christian Fulton, wide receiver DJ Chark, Bud Dupree at linebacker or outside linebacker, Alex Leatherwood, yeah, he was a bust for the Raiders, but get this big dude on the offensive line, let him challenge for a spot. And then now just happened Tony Jefferson from the Ravens at safety. That's like 12 pretty significant dudes with all playing experience, real experience, not just, they're good players for the most part. They had their moments in the NFL. Bring them on this team, and then he just, drafted, these, stud tackle Joe Alt, investing in the trenches, got a bunch of dudes in the draft. Just a lot of turnover already this offseason. It's been a very active offseason for the Chargers with this new Jim Harbaugh regime coming in. So, again, can Jim Harbaugh save the Chargers from being bottom feeders? Can he turn us into real winners? Can he? Hold on. All right. My second question for the Chargers going into this season. Can the Chargers run the ball? Can we run the ball? The Chargers have been freaking weak in the run, always relying on Justin Herbert. Can we diversify and not put so much on Justin Herbert's back? I've been saying it for years now. It's absolutely, ever since Phillip Rivers, you cannot rely on your quarterback to be freaking Superman every game. You need to diversify. You need to have a solid team. You need to run the ball. It's literally step one in football. Almost every game, they run the ball first down. Go up the middle, get some yards, be physical. Can we do that finally? I'm looking at this graph. Chargers rush offense, yards per carry, wins, and pass offense. The wins are just here. Look at the black line right here. The black line is the wins. You can see the pass offense stays good. We've always had a good pass offense. Doesn't really correlate too much to the wins, though. you could see our best season we had like the worst pass offense. So it's like inversely correlated. So let me just delete the pass offense real quick and look at this correlation. Our wins are pretty much exactly, are pretty closely following our rush offense and yards per carry. Look at it. Our best, our best season under Tom Telesco, we had the best yards per carry and the second best rush offense. Again, you need to run the ball. Once we run the ball, I promise you guys, we're gonna succeed. We're gonna make the playoffs. We're gonna do well. With Justin Herbert still, and with Justin Herbert again, we're definitely gonna be passing the ball. You don't have to worry about that. But we gotta run the ball. Look at this past, under Staley, just terrible rush offenses. Falling off the cliff. Our wins last season. Yeah, you know what? Can the Chargers run the ball? Can we get back to that physical offense, diverse offense, two-dimensional, hit you on all cylinders, like we had with LT, like Melvin Gordon, physical, smash up the middle, let's run the ball, let's get back to basics. My third question, can the Chargers play physical defense? Can we become some hitters? Look, here's Chargers defense versus wins. Wins in the black again, points against in the green, rush defense, pass defense. This is under Tom Telesco last 11 years. And this looks like static. This looks like you can't even make sense of this. It's our defense has been all over the place. Sometimes the pass is good, sometimes the rush is a little better. Defense is all right, but for the most part, look at this points against. It's rarely very good at all, especially under Staley, who was terrible. Just so hard to make any sense of this. Just so confusing. Can we get to be a solid team? Can we be physical? Let's hit the people in the mouth. Let's stop the run. Let's play with football fundamentals. Can the Chargers, obviously if you've watched the Chargers for however long, you just know that they're not a physical team. They're not very good in the defense. All they really are is a pass offense just carrying the team, and that's not how you build a team. So again, can the Chargers play good defense? Can we be physical? Can we actually be the hitters? Can we be dominant like Jim Harbaugh's 49ers and the 49ers right now? Can we be like that? That's how you build a successful team. Let's run, hit hard, physical. Let's knock people out. Let's pop them on the ground. Let's not be the ones that are on the ground rolling in pain. Let's do that to other people. Fourth question, can the Chargers win close games? If you know the Chargers, you know that we charger. And by meaning charger is choking. It's just choking, making a fool. Remember our last playoff game? We were winning 27-3 at halftime versus the Jaguars, and we lost like 31-30 or something like that. We choked the game horribly, and we all know that that's something that the Chargers have a tendency of doing. Look at our wins versus our win totals or whatever in one possession games over the last 11 years. 2023, we won 3 out of 10 one possession games. The year before, 7 out of 12. Okay, that's over 50% right here. 5 out of 10, 5 out of 12, 2 out of 11 in 2019, 6 out of 7 in 2018. Our most successful one possession game season, whatever you want to call it. 3 for 7 the year before, 4 for 13, 3 out of 11, 5 out of 7. That's pretty good. 4 out of 10. So only in the past 11 years, we've only 3 seasons out of 11 have we won more than we've lost in one possession games. That is horrible. That's horrible. We need to be winning more than losing in one possession games. It's conducive to winning. It's conducive. It shows us again how weak we are, how soft we are. We cannot rely on the pass game. We need to be strong, run the ball, run the game out, milk the clock, grind the game out, finish it. Without a run game, it's hard to win one possession games because you're just going 3 now. They know you're going to pass it. You're going to leave time on the clock for the other team. Without a good defense, obviously, you're not going to be able to finish the games out. And that's what, we've seen. 3 out of 11 seasons, we have been more winning than not in one possession games. That's horrible. This needs to change. And I believe that Jim Harbaugh is doing the right things to do this. Invest in the run game, like I said. Invest in the defense, in the trenches. get back to football fundamentals, not put everything on Justin Herbert. That is not how you win. And that's what we've watched under Tom Telesco with Phillip Rivers and Justin Herbert, and just how the Chargers have been run in general over the past 11 years or so, and even maybe a little bit before that. And it's sad. It's straight up sad. So, again, can the Chargers win close games? Can we stop charging? Can we kill that phrase? Nobody wants to hear it again. It hurts. It hurts us fans because we know exactly what you're talking about. We know it's a real thing. Can we stop charging? Can we finish these close games? And then my last question is, can these Telesco guys step up? Because there's been a lot of turnover on this roster, but can these guys that are still here from the Telesco era step up that, haven't really done much? Quinn Johnson, he's the first round pick. He had a lot of drops. Can he step up and be a real contributor, a really good receiver? Can he do that? Isaiah Spiller. Drafted him for a few years, never done anything. Can this guy step up and finally be productive? Jaimes, the guard, I believe, can he do something? Never really seen him do much, be dominant or be productive at all. McFadden, the other guard that we drafted like last year or something like that. Ogbanya, the defensive tackle. Scott Matlock. Henley, the linebacker we just drafted. Diane Henley, he was a third rounder? We need this guy to step up. Can this guy be a contributor? Can he be a starter, a real difference maker? Dean Taylor, Leonard, and then JT Woods. A bunch of these guys have just been disappointing. Bench riders, can they step up and be contributors? That's a really big question for us. So here, let me chug this real quick, and then I'll reiterate the list real quick. Bang energy. I don't think I've ever even had a bang before. You know what I mean? Bang energy, I mean. Okay, so my first question again. Can Jim Harbaugh turn around the Chargers and save us from being a bottom feeder team and turn us into a championship team? Not here to just sell you hope and just tell you he's gonna. I need to see things to believe him. Let's see things to believe him. I hope he will. Can Harbaugh save the Chargers? Can the Chargers run the ball? It's been a long time. We need to run the ball. Got to invest to make it happen. The run game does not magically appear. You have to make moves to make it happen, and I think we have been making moves. We got running backs, got a left tackle, right tackle, whatever, first round of the draft. Made a bunch of moves to hopefully help the run game, as well as getting Greg Roman, the offensive coordinator. 3, can the Chargers play physical defense? We've been a soft team for the most part. A lot of injuries, not very physical. Can the Chargers become hitters like the 49ers and like even the Chiefs and like all these other teams? You have to be physical. Without physicality, especially on defense, you're going to get bullied. You're going to get beaten. You're going to be a weak team. Can the Chargers play physical defense? 4, can the Chargers win close games? Can the Chargers stop charging pretty much? We need to win close games. We cannot keep choking and losing close games. We need to win them more often than not, or not even have them. But anyways, need to win the close games because there will always be close games, especially with the better teams. And the last one, can Tom Telesco guys step up? Quinn Johnson, Isaiah Spiller, Jaimes, McFadden, Ogbanya, Matlock, Henley, Taylor, Leonard, Woods, and probably some more. But we need these guys to step up. And otherwise, we're going to suffer from weak depth. We're going to have even more turnover next offseason, which I'm sure we will. But it would be great to see these guys thrive under a new regime or whatever. So that's all I got, guys. Thank you. Chargers Truth or I'm out.